in this video, we are going to execute the step 3, and step 3 goes like this. We are updating the basic scatter plot with category information, and we are going to add or segregate the dots into multiple categories, or adding the colors to the different categories of the dots. So now we include the categorical variable. So we are going to map this categorical variable. So the categorical variable we are going to define is color. So species is the categorical variable we are taking, and it tells ggplot2 to assign a different color to each species. Okay, so what changes we need to do? So very first is the plot now visually separates the 3 species based on color. The second change is this is a main categorical analysis, right? Categorical analysis. We can see if different groups cluster differently. So this is what the advantage is. If I add a color information based on the species, it visually separates the 3 species based on the color, and we can see if there is any pattern, the way in which the dots which belong to different species cluster together. This particular analysis we are going to do here in the step 6. I'm adding a code block here. So ggplot, same as the way we had done in the previous step, ggplot, the data is data, because this data holds the copy of the iris and AES, right? AES x is equal to sepal length, y is equal to sepal width, and previously we had done geom underscore dot or point, right? This was the previous output we had got. Here we are going to update this AES with color width. Only one change is species column. We are going to add the color of these dots needs to be taken from the species column. So if I run, okay, click this play button or this run button, run this chunk button, you'll be able to see the 3 different species here. Even though there is no change from the previous graph to this graph, all the dots are in the same place, but the color with respect to each dot has got updated. Here you can see the red color dots, green color dots, and the blue color dots. The red color dots are of setosa, blue color dots are of virginica, the green color dots are versicolor. As we had already discussed here, we can see if the different groups cluster differently. See, even though each of these dots belonging to the iris flower has 3 categories. You can see the flower which is setosa has lowest sepal length but highest sepal width. The color green is versicolor, is having the moderate or middle sepal length and sepal width. The virginica is having highest sepal length but less sepal width compared to the first category setosa. This kind of visualization you can do in case if you segregate these dots using different coloring information based on the species. So this basically gives us very rich information compared to the previous visualization, where we can see all of these dots are belonging to the iris flower, but here we can see all these dots are belonging to iris color, but different species have different characteristics. In the next video we will see how to improve the visibility and how to make this graph more visually pleasing. Thank you for seeing, and I will see you in the next video.